Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Haut-Beyleron and the Rebuilding the Farm series with me, Simulation for the Nation. It is once again silage season and we are all but finished actually. We got a bit carried away before we pressed record, but we have been, in the live stream that we had the other day, we were able to get this field mown down, pretty much all of it. And now we are just cracking on with a little bit of rowing up. We're going to get these last few passes finished. The baler is already halfway through, as you can well see. And we're on to a bit of wrapping, but we also have a great surprise to show you back at the yard, which we'll see very shortly. Actually, well, we're going to take this Massey back as soon as we get this little triangle in the corner, because we need to go and get the wrapper. The sprayer is still on the 67, and I want to keep it that way because ultimately one more contract left to finish off there, and then we're looking good. But yeah, we've flown through here. The only thing that's disappointing me at the moment is that when this field was extended, when we plowed it all in, didn't get the rocks at this far end here, and there's quite a few of them, and they do stick out quite a bit now, which is a little frustrating, but that is it. Otherwise it's been pretty good. We're getting a fairly decent crop off here. I seem to remember I can't remember, like 23 bales or something from the first cut the last time around, so we'll see if we're anywhere near that. We're looking fairly good though. Let's go tidy all this up down here. We are looking good. Ugh. What we'll be doing, like I say, is getting this all wrapped up there and getting them all carted back to the yard and stacked in the yard. That won't take too long. We won't be doing that today. We'll just get the bale and tidied up, get the wrapping started at the very least. Everything else is looking good. Our money is shot up once again. We've been busy doing contracts, a lot of fertilizing contracts, because I want to get as much done now. Because as you can well see, we are nearly in June, which means that we're nearly in July, which means that harvest is almost upon us, and we'll have contracts coming in. Hopefully we'll get the John Deere out in full force, and we'll be able to really crack along with our fields that we've extended here, so that'll be pretty good. We, in the last live stream as well, if you didn't get to see it, we also were able to clear a little bit of space in the slurry tank. We sold some slurry actually. First time doing that in 22. You don't get a great deal of money for it, but it just allows you to clear out the lagoon. We were getting very, very thin indeed, so that's a good job, well done. And that will just about do us for the rake. Let's get this all folded up. Perfect. Oh no, alright, let's get back on over. You can see all the stones down this edge here. Anyway, we'll see if we can get those picked up now. I don't know if we have to wait till we turn over the ground again, which I hope not. Anyhow, as you can see, we got the brilliant new machine shed in place. This was put in for the last live stream there. We've managed to get that all dialed in quite nicely, I think. I think it looks pretty good as well. I'm going to take it into GE because I want to just fiddle around with this section right here. I want to move this this fan from where it is and just kick it onto the side there. If only because it sticks out just a little bit too much for my liking. But we will see. But yeah, like I say, we worked hard the other day in a live stream to start to get some more money coming back in, and there's a very good reason for it, and that reason is just around the other side of this here tree. Bam! We have traded in the Agri Pro. I didn't think we would ever do it, but we've done it. It was just becoming a little bit too much, and the thing that got to me in the end was the attacher on the for all of the implements. And just the angle it offsets everything too. So yeah, we got rid of it. Now, caveat to that, if at any point Giants fix that in any updates that we may see coming soon, you better believe we're going straight back to the Agri Pro. But yeah, we've gone for the largest model too. This is the 840-145 PS Plus. Looks pretty good, works pretty well. And I think it'll be a great little machine for us. So I'm very happy with that, and I think it will do us very well. As you can see, we've got most of our equipment in here. We're going to pick up that wrapper in the corner. Because that is coming back out of the shed. And we'll just, what we'll do actually, we'll just leave this here for now. We're going to finish the baling off. Yeah, so most of the equipment is in here. We also upgraded our drill as well, so we're now on a 6-meter wide drill, and to pull that, we've upgraded the Massey. The 8S is still with us, but we've upgraded the engine. We put it into the workshop there. So now we've got the 300 horsepower engine in there. I believe it's a Cummins in there these days. Someone could tell me, I'm sure. But yeah, we have gone for all out power, and I'm very happy with that now. So that can comfortably pull that. The only issue we may have is weight. So we might have to adapt the front hopper there to have the weight on as well, just to keep us down a little bit, and then we should be good. But yeah, otherwise, field's looking pretty handy so far. So we're on 16 round bales so far, and I can't remember if we ended up with 27 in total or what it was, but there is our 8S285. A little bit bigger tractor there, like I say, but yeah, we needed it for the drill there, so we can now drill at 6-meter widths, which I'm very happy with indeed. Let's just get this turned on about here. Wonderful. And away we go. Like I say, not too much left to go at, but enough anyway. We're nearly full. We are baling 1.8 meter bales as well. Plenty big enough. Okay. And we're away. So I hope you're all doing very well wherever you are, whatever you're cracking along with there. We've been taking a little bit slower of late. Not putting out quite so much content there, which I think is always good. But yeah, really still enjoying on this our time on this game save here, and it is something that we've cracked on over 100 hours now. I think we're at 105. Really would like to get through this entire harvest and then a little bit more, you know, get all the next year's crops established, because I'm fairly confident there are some maps that are coming. You know, they're starting to go through testing there, so our time on Haut-Beyleron may be coming to an end soon, but it's been a phenomenal first map, really, in my opinion, especially for giants. For a giant zone there, and the placeable system, it being what it is, really allows you to kick on and explore a little bit and to kind of find your way. So I loved it, really, really have. Loving the lighting at this time of day as well. That's looking very, very good indeed. I'm hoping as well at some point soon. We are now in the middle, well, nearly the middle of January. I wonder if we'll start to hear soon about the next DLC coming and what that might look like. That's going to be pretty exciting if we do. And of course, we've started to see the return of mods to the mod hub now. The team are back in the office there, and they're doing a great job as well of cranking them out. A nice little mixture of Giants mods and also regular mods as well, so that's pretty cool. There's a few coming down the pipeline that I'm very excited about as well, so I look forward to seeing those soon, and that should be pretty cool. And around we go. Alright, so that's silage pretty much done. Now the crazy thing is that we've still got quite a few bales left over from last year. I would really like a secondary animal shelter or animal shed somewhere. Maybe get another cattle shed put in, but I haven't got the ground to do it on all the costs, because they are not cheap. They're about $250,000, I think. If I could find a method to extend the size of ours, that would be great, but that is not a thing I can do at the moment. Yeah, I think I've got like about 45 cattle, and it's just not enough for what I want. Can get that bit there that we've missed, and then perfect. I think just about done. Let's lift that up, turn it off. And that is us. Nice and easy. We took a huge trailer load of our produce away the other day. We have since we've got the Arctic trailer now, we can kind of delay how often we're taking our produce. So we held off, and we took pretty much one full trailer load, and it was pretty impressive. I think we made about 30 grand all in there, so that's really, really good. We are still producing cake, which has turned out to be by far and away the most lucrative option there. It's a lot of inputs to get it going, but that really made quite a significant difference. Let's just get ourselves around there. I think we'll just park this about here for now. We'll see to this very shortly. Yeah, everything else is looking good. Now, from a slurry standpoint, you'll see we're filling up again, which is fine, because what we'll do once we have these bales cleared is just stick it all onto that silage field and we'll be good. I have no problem about that. Everything got moved over here in the end, is looking all fairly tidy and organized. This thing we're actually going to get set away. Before we do that, let's go and fill up one of these tanks a little bit, I think. one next job as well will be carting muck away. We've got about 170k there, so that's going to need to be taken somewhere. We'll have to figure that one out. Just creep around here. This will start to fill up that front tank a little bit. We are going down to 31, which is not too far away. Nice little job to get ticked off. That's the last of the contracts, I think, at the moment. But we have done rather well with those. Let's just see. Oh, 31. Yeah. 24. We'll see how we get on once we've got 31 done. Yeah, once we'll just get this out of the main farmyard there, we can leave it be. After that point, the hide worker can take it for a drive. Take it for a wee spin. And this is the great thing about hide worker. If you want to really crack on through some ground, you can just use it for everything. It's phenomenal. Goodbye. And like I said in the last video there, we moved our greenhouses around, so we've still got the same 3. They're still doing what they need to do, producing the same output as well, which is fantastic. I'm happy with that. We'll leave them be and just watch how they go. Yeah, this is a new bucket as well. I do really like this telehandler actually, but the crucial thing is the rear hitch will pull a trailer. We're going to be using that once we get these bales all wrapped up. But let's get that started at the very least now, and then we'll be, yeah, really making some good progress. Now these sheds, a lot of people are asking where you got these sheds from. These sheds are by Lancey Boy. Now I think it is his aim to roll these out onto, across onto Mod Hub. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're currently in testing as we speak there, but he is working on a few different designs, a few different types there, so keep an eye out for those. But yeah, I think they're great. It's really nice to have some British style sheds here. I think he's really hit the nail on the head with them as well there, so very, very good to see. And long may that continue. We might have to do a little bit of terrain editing there for that, where the shed went down, so we can get that field entrance back level. But that's a problem that we can always take on at another time. Today's issue is just going to be getting all these wrapped up. Once they're wrapped up, I'll probably leave them in the field till tomorrow, I think, at this stage. But we'll see. See how we go. And well, folks, I've just made a horrible mistake. We did get about 25 round bales or so last time. But they weren't 1.8 meters like the baler was still set to. They were very much 1.5s. So now, rubbish. Well, that is terrible news. Well, what I'm gonna do, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. What I'm going to do is sell these then, not get too much money for them, and just buy in a trailer load of round bales, I think. That's disappointing. Well, we've learned a lesson there, haven't we? And we will have to figure out how we're going to do that one in another episode there. But we won't be using this today, it seems. Oh, man. Well. Okay, well, we'll get cracking along anyway, and we will... I guess now at least we can just pick these up with the round baler as they are, with the bale forks, and then worry about them later on. That's what happens when you're in a rush to try and get something done. It never turns out well. Anyway, with that crushing disappointment, I think we'll leave it here. So thank you very much for watching us. We got a few bales done, and that was about it. We'll finish all that off at a different time once I figured out exactly how we're going to do that. Until next time though, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. I have been the idiot that is Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed as always. If you haven't yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Till then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you later.